Well, you saw him go down. He's just about here somewhere, but I can't see the bloody thing. Oh, safe shot. Know where he's gone though. Oh, what the fuck? Fucking grrr. Fox. Hey! Got him to stop. Calling them does that. Sorry, shouting at them. It's not a bad afternoon in the end. You may have noticed at the beginning I was going through this like really thick kind of like thorns and stuff, and I flushed like loads of them. Unfortunately, because they weren't coming that high, I wasn't really confident about the safety of the shot, so I was trying to make sure that I could see sky before I pulled the trigger. Hence why I shot the one and let the others go, unfortunately. But I couldn't find the body. I went looked everywhere for him, and yeah, to no avail. Then there was another one, and I so would have shot him, but weirdly I must have opened the gun slightly and just like opened it and then closed it again, and so when I pulled the trigger it just went onto an empty casing, so that was no good. But then I had to track miles over to the other side because I knew where they'd gone, and then I got this lad. It wasn't the most sporting shot, but to be honest, after that walk I was determined to get him. Either way, I'm going to pluck him now and get him ready for the table. As I was a bit close, it's probably knocked him about a little bit, so we'll see how we get on with this. I hate plucking pheasants. This is something I used to have to do a lot as a boy, and I'd be paid not very much, like 50p or something for doing a pheasant, and it takes ages. Some people like to skin them, and to be honest, I can definitely see the attraction of that, but either way, we'll see how we get on. Now, you probably don't want to sit here and watch me do this for hours on end, but as you can see, it's fairly straightforward really. The only annoying thing is, of course, when you tear the flesh. But if you do, it's not the end of the world. The reason I like to keep the skin on is just because it's just so much nicer when it comes out of the oven. But yeah, through the magic of editing, you'll see this when I've finished. Right, through the magic of time, plucked in more or less, most of it. Done his neck up to as far as I need it to. And the same with his ass. So now, I'm going to cut his head off and cut his feet off. I've already done his wings because, to be honest, it was becoming a bit of a nightmare plucking him after a point, so I needed to cut those off. But if I can just get these not very good secateurs in, and do the bone. There we go. That's his neck. You can see there's some blood coming out of here because this thing is literally still warm. And his legs. And his other leg. There we go. And I guess I can cut this off from his tail. Although I'm going to obviously cut into this in a minute anyway. There we go. Pretty much done. Now I'll take him inside. These legs need to come up like that really, and I'll probably cover him in bacon. But I'm going to take him inside and I'm going to get the guts out of him. Now I must admit, so some of you will be laughing at me now because I never normally have to do this. something that my dad would do. I have done it before, but not for a fucking long time. Smell now, so I'm definitely in the right place. Not sure I cut any of this tail off actually. Yeah, definitely need to cut a bit more tailbone off there. That's it. Cuts. Stink, by the way. There's his heart. This side, and to remove his crop. See what he's been eating. See all the grain that he's been fed by whoever's raised him. Bit of neck, you can keep that. Should be able to put my finger all the way through, which I can. Pretty much there we are. I'll give it a rinse under the tap, but should be good to go. So there's the bird. It's quickly braised and it's ready to go in the oven. So the bacon's on, let's get it in the oven. So here's the bird out of the oven, just plating it up. This knife could be sharper. But you can see, very nice piece of meat, and because it was shot today, it's pretty much just the same as chicken, how I like it. So here it is, pot roasted pheasant. I shot today, very fresh. I know people like to hang it for like weeks on end until they rot and whatever, but I had enough of that as a kid, to be honest. I prefer it the same day, and yeah, it looks really good. I'm going to tuck into this right now. So I hope you enjoyed that. Like and subscribe.